thank you for clicking this video. So today I am going to be reacting to KSI's hamster care. So if you don't know who KSI is, he's a really popular YouTuber. He's one of like the OG YouTubers, and now he's like businessman, boxer, all that good stuff, but just like originally YouTuber. And a while back, I think like 3 years ago, he got some hamsters. So I'm just gonna be reacting to his hamster care because it's pretty common for people to have like poor hamster care. And because he's got such a large platform, if he's showing like his millions of subscribers his poor hamster care, it's kind of just promoting poor hamster care. So I'm just gonna be reacting to a little compilation I made of him and his hamsters and just sharing my thoughts and judgment on everything. This is not to be shady or anything like that, just pure judgment. Like judgment in a nice way. So yeah, let's just get into it. But first, quickly, I just want to give a shout out to Planet Honey 7707. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos and supporting me. Everything like that. Thank you so much. So shout out to you. Okay, let's get into it.
Who the fuck knew he has a hamster? I actually have two. So we got another one here. I don't know if you can see him. I want to try and bring him out, but I'm scared he's gonna just run around in the room and just go nuts. But you can see him there, just chilling. Please don't run. Please don't run away. So this one is called Morpheus, and the other one is called Neo. If you're too young, you might not understand that, but it's from The Matrix. And he's just a little cutie, isn't he? Alright, Mo, do not put that in. I swear to God, if you put that in.
Okay, so Morpheus and Neo, absolutely cute names, so adorable. So clearly they are dwarf hamsters. I think that one's Morpheus, and he looks like a Campbell dwarf hamster, maybe a hybrid. That's like one of the smaller breeds of hamsters. So cute. One thing I will say though is he does have a hamster ball. So hamster balls aren't the best for hamsters. They're a little bit dangerous and quite stressful for your hamsters to be in. So obviously the hamster ball has air slits so it can breathe, but hamsters' limbs and stuff like that, because they are so small, can get caught in those little air slits and cause injury and damage and stuff like that, maybe break a leg or something like that. So that's just a risk factor of your hamster being a hamster ball. But also, it's a quite stressful situation to be in because your hamster is kind of just like trapped in an enclosed space and obviously doesn't understand why. It can't really use its whiskers or sense of smell very well, which is a big way for hamsters to like get around and like know where they are. Their eyesight isn't that good anyways, but all of their senses are kind of just dimmed and they're trapped in an enclosed small space, which they don't like. So for me, I would advise against hamster balls. I don't use them. I just use a playpen instead if I want my hamster to run around. But yeah, so that's kind of one thing. It is such a trope and common for hamsters to be in hamster balls. To be fair, he's not actually using the hamster ball in this clip. He's just using it to like hold the hamster, which isn't bad. You can buy a hamster ball just to use it to hold the hamster, I guess. But if you were to use it, I would be like against that. So yeah.
I'll quickly show you their houses. So this is where Morpheus stays, and this is where Neo stays. So you're probably wondering, why aren't they together? Well, they fight a lot. We had to just separate them by getting two cages.
Okay, just going back to a still of these hamster cages. Now, straight off the bat, these hamster cages are not suitable for hamsters. I understand the thought process of getting these. You just go to a pet store. This is the common hamster cages that they have, but these are really, really small. If you don't know, hamsters need a lot of space to run around and gain enrichment and everything like that, and we're talking like 600 square inches of floor space. These cages are definitely not 600 square inches. I don't know how large and small they are, whatever. I don't know the measurements, but they do look extremely tiny for a hamster. Although hamsters are small animals themselves, they do need a lot of floor space. So these cages are just far too small for these hamsters. One good thing is he did separate them. As you just said, they fight. Hamsters will fight if you house them together. They're solitary animals, which they just live alone. So it's good he has 2 cages, 1 for each hamster. A few other issues I have with the cage is the tray for the bedding is really small. Looks like it's like 2 or 3 inches or something like that, which is definitely nowhere near deep enough for your hamster's bedding. Right, just had to adjust the camera a bit so you could see my hamster's cage back here. So as you can see, hamsters need really deep bedding. We're thinking like 6 to 10 inches. So if you just have that 2-inch tray for bedding, it's nowhere near deep enough because hamsters need to burrow, make a little home for themselves, stuff like that. Yeah, that bedding is just not deep enough. Also, one more thing. I know it sounds like I'm being picky, but that's the point. I'm supposed to just say my thoughts and my judgment. Right, so one other thing with this cage is it's hard to see, but you can see the wheel on the left side of the cages. They are extremely tiny. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know there could be wheels that small sold for hamsters. They look like maybe like a 4-inch wheel. It's so important that you get your hamster a big wheel. I know they are small creatures, but they're gonna be running on that wheel every night. They have the desire to run, let out a lot of energy and everything, so they will be on that wheel every night, almost all night. So it's really important that that wheel doesn't cause any health issues and it's healthy and safe and not dangerous. So it's good that the wheel isn't a barred wheel. I'll give him that. But it's so tiny. So the issue with small wheels, their back, if the wheel is too small, they will be running with an arched back. And that will cause them back issues, which is just not good, uncomfy, injury inducing. Like you have to almost overestimate how big your hamster's wheel should be. I have a dwarf hamster, so they're about the same size as KSI's hamster, and this is the size of my wheel. If you have an even bigger species of hamster, like a Syrian hamster, you will need an extremely large wheel, and this is just to protect their back so it's not arching while they're running. So yeah, that's the main thing with the cages, is they're just not good enough. Not a lot of enrichment, absolutely nowhere near enough bedding, extremely small cages. But you know what, I understand. These are the cages pet stores sell. So if you don't know, you don't know. You're just gonna buy them and trust the pet store, which I've done before. I've had a cage smaller than that. Okay, moving on.
What is this? What are you guys doing? They're lip-syncing! Oh, they're stroking! You're stroking him! Hey, yo, no! And then, I'm confused. Oh, Neo's got shit. Okay, what happened? What happened to the lips? Man's got shit out his ass. Okay, alright. Enough. Alright, and they're back in their own home.
Okay, so that's what happens when you house hamsters together. They will fight, and they will fight to the death. So it's not safe for you to keep hamsters housed together. They're solitary, they live alone. I don't really know too much about like hamster behavior and why they fight and their specific like fighting behaviors. Yeah, they did not look happy, and that looked very stressful for them. But yeah. Reminder, you can have 2 hamsters, you can have 10 hamsters, you just also need 10 hamster cages. But yeah, actually in this still, we can get a bit closer look at the cage, and it looks like KSI did put some chews in the cage, which is a plus. Like, that's really good. Hamsters need chews as their teeth don't stop growing, so they need chews to like gnaw down their teeth and everything like that.
Fucking hell, what a madness. Yeah, alright. Oh, eat your food, fam. And from then on, I never brought them together ever again.
Fair enough. Okay, but one thing, we can go back. Okay, so I can just go back and see a better look at the food KSI is feeding his hamsters. So as you can see, it is in a food bowl, which is one way you can feed your hamster. You can also scatter feed them, which is pretty much how it sounds. You basically just get their food and scatter it around the cage. So your hamster has some more enrichment, actually going out, looking for the food, foraging it, and taking it back home and everything. It looks like the food he has here, it looks like he got like a pretty good variety. I see some lettuce, which That's nice. Some broccoli, also nice. Looks like a bit of a strawberry. Great. I personally don't really feed my hamster Nyla fruit because it's pretty sugary, and dwarf hamsters are more prone to diabetes than a Syrian hamster or other hamster species. So I just don't feed Nyla fresh fruit or anything like that. But you know what? It looks like he's got like a pretty decent diet for his hamsters, variety and everything like that. So that's really nice.
You need to get this. What is this? What am I getting? Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm buying that right now! Holy shit, that's amazing. Yes! Wait, I'm gonna get red and blue. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, this is sick! Oh my god, what a show! Thank you! It is time. Yo, alright, so hopefully next Reddit video you'll be able to see the lads cruising down my flat.
Okay, so clearly that's a very cute item to buy your hamster. And you will see a lot of items like that online. Obviously like little kind of variations of hamster balls and cars and everything like that. Also hamster leashes and stuff like that. There's just a lot of cute little items to buy your hamster. But not all of them are safe or good for your hamster. These cars, let me go back. So these cars, they are pretty similar to a hamster ball, which I deem as unsafe and would advise against hamster balls. But in my opinion, it's not as bad as a hamster ball. I understand the hype of seeing something really cute online and then buying it for your hamster, because that's half the fun. That's half the fun of having a hamster, is to do cute things with it and stuff like that. But you just have to be careful not to buy anything that will harm your hamster, that's just not good for them. But I do understand the hype. So, okay, let's continue and see the hamsters in it.
I've arrived, baby! The hamster cars have arrived. So we're gonna have a little race with Neo and
Okay, but why does he have pink? I thought he was gonna get blue and red. But anyways.
Morpheus, and we'll see who wins. 3, 2, 1, race! Oh! Come on, guys. Yeah, Morpheus! Oh, you little prick. Neo, what are you doing? You gonna let him do this to you? Hey, Neo! Man's about to win! Neo, where you go? You're going the wrong way! Yo! You know what? Screw it. Morpheus wins. Oh, man. Well played, mate. Well played.
Okay, so the reason I think this is not as bad as like a hamster ball is because the air slits are on the side, which is not where your hamster is running, so they're not really gonna get injured.
You like your new whip? Oh, you're so cute. What was that, Neo? Like, what are you doing, mate? You're doing it all wrong. You're meant to go forwards, not sideways. Oh, man, it's a lost cause.
Okay, but as you can see there, Neo is showing some signs of stress behavior. He's kind of like clawing at the car thing to get out. So that's the thing. It's not as dangerous as a hamster ball, but it's still probably a stressful situation for hamsters to be enclosed in such a small space. And obviously they don't know why. You can't communicate with your hamster. In my opinion, I don't know if I'd buy this. I do understand it is really cute, but I don't really know because I don't want to stress out my hamster. But yeah, I definitely understand the hype. It is so cute, and that was a really cute race.
Neo's wheels didn't even touch the floor. Come on, man, we need a rematch. Oh no, did I sabotage? Oh my god, Neo! I'm so sorry. Rematch, real quick. Okay, it's fair now. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! You're going the wrong way, Neo. Come on. Guys, come on, move. There we go. There he is! There he is! Morpheus, move! You're gonna let Neo do this? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Right, so one thing, I don't really advise you to yell at your hamsters. Like, I'm sure after exposure, your hamsters will get used to like loud sounds within your household. But yeah, it's just a little thing. Maybe don't just scream at your hamster.
Oh, who's gonna win? It's so close. Oh, Morpheus with the comeback. I don't believe it. Oh, Neil's come backwards. Morpheus wins. Neil, you were so close. What are you doing? Oh, congrats, Morpheus. Well played, my G.
So for that, it's clearly he's having a really good time with the hamster, which is important. Like, you get hamster, you get pets, it brings you joy, you can have fun and everything like that. So yeah, that's good that he's having a good time with his hamster. Still, Neo does seem a bit stressed in this little contraption. So personally, I would not be using this. But honestly, Morpheus seemed fine. So maybe it's just dependent on each hamster. But that is something to think about. When you put your hamster in like an enclosed small space, are they going to be stressed out? Is their heart rate going to be high? Because stress ages you, and hamsters already don't have a long lifespan. So yeah, that is something to think about.
Is it because I called you fat? Trying to lose that weight.
Okay, one thing. Neo is pretty chunky. Like, I feel like KSI should have weighed him because he does look pretty fat, which is not the healthiest for your hamster. You should be weighing your hamster. You can just buy some like kitchen scales or whatever just to weigh your hamster on, and you can just Google like a healthy weight for them to be in. So if they're underweight, you can just maybe give them a bit more food, and overweight, maybe like cut back on the food a little bit, because Neo is chunky. One thing we can see here is Neo running on the wheel, and you can see just how small this wheel is. So you can see Neo's back is arched. His head, like his neck, is cranked up. He's literally looking at the ceiling while he's running. So that is just not good for his back. His back should be straight while running on a wheel, and his eyes should be forward. Because imagine you're on your little like Wednesday jog and your neck is like cranked up to the sky while you run. Like, that's mad uncomfy and just not good posture. Yeah, I cannot get over how small that wheel is. That looks so uncomfy. He's like looking up at the sky while he runs.
Oh, sorry, man. Yo,
Gosh, he's like a marshmallow. He's actually really chunky.
you're not fat. You're fat with a pH, all right? You got that good fat, that good bunda. You know what I mean, bro?
Okay, so if we go back a bit. Okay, right. In this still, we can see just a little closer up of the seed mix KSI is feeding his hamsters, and by the looks of it, it's actually like pretty good. Like, you can see there's a lot of variety, and that's like one of the key things when feeding your hamster, is to just give them variety.
On the wheel, just. Oh, Neil, man.
Okay, here is a cute little picture of Morpheus. I do not know what he's holding. It's green, but does not look like a vegetable. But either way, that looks like some wood shaving bedding, and there are definitely safe options for wood shaving bedding. There is one thing. It's also good. So it looks like you can see kind of like white fluff in between the wood shavings, and it looks like cotton fluff. So cotton fluff is a pretty common item sold at pet stores, and it sounds good. It sounds cotton fluff, nice and cozy for your hamster, but I've been warned that cotton fluff is not good for your hamster. The material it's made out of isn't suitable for hamsters to digest. They may digest it on accident. They like to pouch bedding to like transport it to another little location in their cage. With that, there could be some indigestion of it. And also cotton fluff, I've heard, can wrap around hamsters' limbs and get stuck. And a hamster will chew off its limb to be set free. So I understand the desire of picking up in the pet store, but cotton fluff should be discontinued, to be honest.
The update on the hamsters. Yeah, sure. All right, let me wake them up for you. All right, so we got Morpheus. Man's just chilling. Hey, what's up, bro? Say hi to everyone. Look, they're over there, look. Yeah, no, over there, look. No. All right, well, yeah, so that's a little Morpheus.
I'm I may be just guessing, maybe I'm reaching, but Morpheus does look a bit oily, so maybe he needs himself a nice little sand bath. So the sand bath, basically, pretty much what it sounds like is just sand, Tupperware container of some sand that you just put in your hamster's cage, or just a section of the cage that's filled with sand, and basically your hamster will just go in there and bathe itself, and that kind of soaks up any excess oils it has. Or maybe he did just clean himself, and that's why he looks a bit soaked.
That's a little Morpheus. Gonna get Neo. Big Neo! Where you big boy?
Oh my gosh, Neo is so freaking cute, but like, bro, weigh him.
Big fatty bum bum. Do you want to twerk for them? Twerk, 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 twerk. Bunda! Hey, twerking whatever. Hey!
Oh, Neo looks so cute. Clearly ready for the club.
So yeah, that's your weekly update of the hamsters. They're still alive. Still having fun, chilling. Guys, what's up? It's your boy Neo, and this is my pet hamster, JJ. Oh, Neo's got this hairstyle as well. Let me see if one of them's up. Got little Morpheus here. What's up, bro? Hey, you good? Oh, there we go. Yeah, look. Yo, what are you doing? You wouldn't think I'm a pro boxer, would you? I'm just here with my cute little hamster. I'd still fuck someone up though, for real, best believe. Look, this used to be me, Morpheus, look, it used to be me.
Okay, so here I will say, Morpheus seems really well tamed. He's able to just like chill with KSI, and he's not showing any like aggressive behavior or fear behavior or anything like that. So that's like really a good job, because it's hard to tame hamsters. It's really good like how calm he is with JJ.
Back then, me. Okay, alright, you know what? I'm gonna let you chill, alright? Enough of Morpheus. When we see Neo and Morpheus again, it's been a little while. Well, they're kind of asleep right now. I don't really want to wake them, but he's a snake. He probably ate them. You know what? Fuck you. You're not seeing them. No, I'll bring, hopefully Morpheus back here. Oh, look at you little cutie. Bro, look, he's all tame now. I can like put him on my hand.
Seems like he has that, what would you call it, like that cuteness aggression thing. He seems to really like his hamsters, so that's good.
I don't have to put him in a ball anymore. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace. Bye.
Okay, so here is a picture with Neo this time, and oh my gosh, Neo is literally on his back getting belly rubs. I can't even do this with my hamster, so I'm kind of jealous. But yeah, Neo looks like he is chilling, which is really good. So that means KSI did a really good job at taming his hamster.
One of my hamsters died.
I did?
Yeah. Morpheus, rest in peace. Rest in peace,
Morpheus as well. Oh, that's sad.
It was the Morpheus who was just calm and all of a sudden passed away.
I'm not laughing, bro.
Why are you laughing, bro? It's a hamster dying.
It's sad, bro. I'm sad for you.
So I normally deal with it through like humor. So I always try and remember like the funny things it used to do when he used to just like.
Yes. Please continue.
Right, I do want to say, it's actually really sad when a hamster dies. I know it seems insignificant, like when a fly dies, but to be honest, it is sad when a hamster dies, and it's hard to be taken seriously. When my hamster died, I cried. And it sounds dramatic, but it's like, no, it was sad, because clearly these hamsters brought KSI a lot of joy and everything like that, and now that joy is gone. That's really sad. And his friends laughing, although I'm laughing along, is kind of a funny situation. Not that the hamster died is funny. It's funny that his friends are laughing. And kind of sad. But I understand. I understand the reaction of laughing, because people don't take hamster death that seriously.
This fucking hamster. I'm sorry, this is so
Okay, we're here for you.
What the fuck have you got sunglasses on? What's going on?
One of the things it used to do.
Yeah, so obviously why I used to like, play with it and I don't know, I feel like I don't know.
I do feel bad for him, because his friends are just laughing in his face.
Morpheus.
Oh wow.
Oh, there he is.
That is
Oh, wow.
wow.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know how to feel. This grief.
Come here, man. You've got...
So I guess his friends are maybe trying to make up for the fact that they were laughing at his face by throwing Morpheus a funeral. But this is extravagant. This is a very fancy funeral for a hamster. Stop. They're just taking the piss. Obviously this whole thing they're taking the piss. But oh my gosh, the disrespect. The disrespect of this tiny hamster. No, I actually feel bad. Like, look at his face. He looks sad and his friends are just joking.
Right to say it now. How can the dead be truly dead when they still live in the souls of those who are left behind? Morpheus, or as I like to call him, Little Morph. My hamster. Physically, he is dead. But in all of our memories, he lives on. Goodbye for now, Morpheus. I will always remember you and love you.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh no, he just died of old age. He just slowed down.
Please.
So I don't know if you heard KSI in the background telling someone that Morpheus just died of old age. Yeah, it's kind of like a common trope that hamsters will die in really like crazy, extravagant ways. Yeah, so I would take it as a blessing if your hamster dies of old age.
I don't know how I feel about it going into the air.
Let's just hope it does. See you, Morph. Bye.
Bye, bro.
In a bit, G. There he goes. He's on his own journey now.
So I guess putting your hamster in the air is one way to do it. I don't really know. It's kind of polluting. But anyways, yeah, I just buried my hamster. Oh, that is cute. So yeah, 2020 to 2022, hamsters do not live long. So you get a hamster, know that you won't be committing your life to it. Just a few years. So I say make it the best few years. Because I want to know what happened to Neo. See, the favoritism is so clear with Morpheus. But that was a cute funeral. Right. So overall, I can see that KSI is really cared for his hamster and everything. They seem to bring him a lot of joy. He really loved them. He really cared for them. You can see. And that is really cute. But there were just a lot of practical, basic hamster care things that he missed. So I'm going to rate his hamster care overall. 10 being best hamster care I've ever seen. I guess 1 or 0 being not good. Again, this is no shade. No, like, it's not that deep, you know? So I'm gonna rate his hamster care, honestly, probably a 5 out of 10. And you know what? He did make very basic, common mistakes that hamster owners make. So yeah, if he just improved those things, it would have been a 10 out of 10, but it's not. So it's a 5 out of 10 for his hamster care. I know at this point, I think KSI said he's never getting a hamster again, so this video is clearly pointless for him. But for all of yous that can learn something, yeah, so I hope this video was entertaining or interesting, maybe educational. But yeah, that's pretty much it.